Your deepest choices, the ones you swear are yours, actually begin brewing in your brain long before you're even aware of deciding. Imagine the very essence of your agency, the feeling of choosing freely, being an elaborate, beautiful narrative your conscious mind constructs after the fact. This isn't a philosophical musing, it's a stark neuroscientific reality. Today, we're unmasking the astonishing reality of the subconscious mind and its relentless orchestration of what you perceive as your conscious will. We're going to pull back the curtain on the hidden mechanisms that truly govern your decisions, from the most mundane to the most profound. For centuries, philosophers and thinkers have debated the existence of free will, often framing it as an either-or proposition. But neuroscience offers a far more nuanced and, frankly, more unsettling perspective. The journey into this paradigm shift begins with a deceptively simple experiment from the 1980s. Neuroscientist Benjamin Libet designed a study that would forever alter our understanding of conscious choice. Participants were asked to perform a simple task: flex their wrist whenever they felt the spontaneous urge to do so. Crucially, they also had to note the exact moment they first became aware of that urge by observing a fast-moving dot on a clock face. All the while, their brain activity was being meticulously monitored. What Libet and his team discovered sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Using electroencephalography, they observed a specific pattern of electrical activity in the brain, known as the readiness potential, that consistently appeared several hundred milliseconds before the participant reported feeling the conscious urge to move. Think about that for a moment. The brain had already initiated the command to move before the person subjectively experienced making a decision. It's like watching a deep ocean current guiding a ship towards a particular port, long before the captain ever issues a command from the bridge. The neural preparations were underway. The machinery of action was already whirring, all while your subjective "I choose now" moment was still a significant fraction of a second away. This isn't about diminishing human agency entirely, it's about revealing its complex, layered nature. It suggests that our conscious awareness might be more of an interpreter or a reporter of decisions already set in motion, rather than the original architect. But here's the unsettling part. If basic motor commands are pre-scripted below the surface of awareness, what does that imply for more complex decisions? For your preferences, your gut feelings, your snap judgments, your deepest desires? Are your decisions truly yours or merely the conscious echo of a deeper, unseen process? The implications ripple far beyond just wiggling a finger. They touch every facet of your existence, revealing that your everyday life is far more orchestrated than you might ever imagine. This is merely the surface of the subconscious iceberg, and what lies beneath changes everything. If the Libet experiment provides a window into the initiation of action, other powerful research illuminates how our choices are constantly molded by forces we never consciously detect. These are the insidious, invisible threads of priming and unconscious bias, actively shaping your responses, preferences, and even your personality, moment by moment. Consider the seemingly objective environment of a corporate boardroom. A high-stakes merger is on the table. Before the meeting, one executive casually read an article about aggression in nature. Another, in a different part of the building, walked past a wall adorned with motivational posters emphasizing teamwork and collaboration. Both individuals walk into the same meeting, believing they are fully in control, fully rational, and unswayed by external factors. Yet one might subtly adopt a more confrontational negotiation style, while the other leans towards compromise, all without a shred of conscious awareness as to why. Their free will in that moment is being subtly, powerfully nudged by unseen cues. This phenomenon was vividly demonstrated in a groundbreaking study by Barg, Chen, and Burroughs in 1996. In one of their experiments, participants were asked to complete a scrambled sentence task. One group was unknowingly primed with words associated with the elderly, like Florida, bingo, or gray. The other group received neutral words. After completing the task, the researchers measured how long it took each participant to walk down a hallway. Astonishingly, the individuals who had been exposed to words related to the elderly walked significantly slower than those in the control group. When asked, not a single participant connected their changed walking speed to the words they had just read. Their conscious minds were oblivious to the powerful, unseen influence that had altered their physical behavior. This wasn't about telling people to walk slowly. It was about activating an unconscious stereotype that then manifested in measurable physical action. Imagine how this plays out in real life. You might feel a sudden, inexplicable fondness for a new product simply because its packaging subtly reminds you of a cherished childhood memory. You might perceive a stranger as more trustworthy because their facial features bear a passing resemblance to someone you already like. These aren't conscious endorsements, they're the subconscious mind making lightning-fast associations and generating a feeling, a preference, or an aversion before your conscious mind has even had a chance to deliberate. This isn't about being manipulated by external forces in a sinister way. It's about revealing the fundamental architecture of decision-making itself, where countless hidden variables are constantly at play, making a mockery of the idea of perfectly isolated, independent thought. So, what do we do with this astonishing knowledge? Does it mean we are merely puppets on strings, destined to follow the whims of our subconscious? Absolutely not. Understanding these mechanisms isn't about surrendering, it's about gaining a new level of strategic influence over your own mind and interactions. Here are 3 specific ways you can apply this understanding in your daily life. First, become an architect of your own unconscious environment. Instead of passively consuming information, actively curate the subtle cues around you. Before a crucial presentation, for instance, consciously expose yourself to images of confident speakers, success, or positive affirmations. Listen to music that evokes feelings of calm focus or empowering energy. The expected outcome is not a sudden magic spell, but a gradual, subtle priming of your unconscious mind that nudges your thoughts and emotions towards a more resourceful state, making it easier to access those qualities when you need them. Your conscious self will simply feel more prepared or more confident, unaware of the preparatory work done below the surface. Second, reframe your understanding of other people's behavior. When someone reacts unexpectedly or makes a choice that seems irrational, pause before judgment. Could their stubbornness or overreaction be a symptom of an underlying unconscious trigger they're not even aware of? Perhaps a word you used or a gesture you made accidentally primed them for defensiveness or anger. This shifts your approach from frustration and accusation to curiosity and empathy, allowing you to seek understanding rather than just assigning blame. You gain the ability to step back and ask, what unseen forces might be at play here? Third, harness the power of pre-commitment and environmental design to overcome your own challenges. If you constantly procrastinate on a task, it's not a mere lack of willpower, it's often an unconscious aversion or perceived difficulty. Instead of fighting it head-on with conscious effort, change the context. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Close distracting tabs on your computer before starting a focused work session. Make the desirable action physically easier and the undesirable one harder. This isn't about blaming a lack of willpower, it's about understanding the environment of the mind. Your subconscious responds powerfully to convenience and friction, not just conscious commands. By arranging your environment to nudge your subconscious toward productive actions, you leverage its immense power instead of battling against it. This understanding doesn't diminish you, it expands your awareness in profound ways. You are no longer merely a conscious actor, but a complex tapestry of visible and invisible influences, a masterpiece of neural pathways and hidden algorithms. The world isn't a stage where everyone makes purely rational choices. It's a vast, intricate ecosystem of minds responding to signals far below the surface. Accepting this truth means letting go of the simplistic notion of absolute, unfettered free will, a concept that often leads to judgment and self-blame. Instead, you gain something far more powerful, the ability to understand the levers that truly move human behavior, both your own and others. You start to see the hidden currents in your own mind and the subtle forces shaping everyone around you, transforming your entire perception of control and agency. Think about a moment recently when you made a choice that surprised even yourself. What you've discovered today is not a limitation, but an invitation to a deeper level of self-mastery. The illusion of free will is a powerful one, but understanding its mechanisms grants you an unparalleled perspective on agency. Keep exploring these intricate pathways of the mind, and you'll unlock truths that continuously reshape your reality. There are still so many layers to peel back, so many more hidden architects of your experience. What we've just revealed is only the first tremor. The next revelation awaits.